Hello, all you hardcores out there. How you doing? It's Russ here from Porky's Corner. The biggest gob in sport. I say the things on here that nobody dares say. They all want to say it, but they don't. That's right. No balls, a lot of them. No balls. Uh, well, it's been an eventful few days, I guess, hasn't it? I've never known so many insecure people in the sport of boxing and blah de blah. Just my inbox has been chock a block, mainly because we tell it straight on here. Uh, we've got Liam on tonight, the two-parter, and Andy, who's not from Aberdeen. But getting back to the last couple of days, been very interesting. Uh, very interesting. People who I know in game rung me up. Oh, I think should take that down. Why? Why should I take anything down? No, I never took it down when a certain heavyweight boxer came to see me, ex-heavyweight, and asked me to take the Bombay Dave video down. I said, no, not coming down and staying up. That's where we're at. So they had to go through proper procedure, didn't they? And I never got a strike because I only asked the questions because we do things properly on here, right? That's why we're still going strong after 7.5, 8 years. We can't be bought. And there's no favours for anybody because there's no mates in boxing. All it is a load of insecure people telling a load of lies and bullshitting, right? And making promises. Boxing's full of people that make promises and pay your lip service. Yeah, we'll do something down the line. Yeah, you does this for me and I'll do that for you. It's bullshit. You got these people that are staunch. They change their word of oak, and when they give their word every 24 hours, and then when you pull these people, they just say something simple, don't they? I'm doing best for my fighter. That's it. That's the bottom line. Whatever happened to man in the mirror moment, principles and morals? There isn't any of them, is there? It's a load of people that will be selling drugs or burgling houses or robbing banks if they weren't involved in boxing. That's the bottom line. We've got trainers constantly doing interview after interview after interview, and the fighters are not even fighting. So why are they doing interview after interview? Chatting about everybody's business. Go about your own business and look at your own stable of fighters. Before you start going on about everybody else's. Because I noticed them trainers that are doing well, you don't see them doing interviews every 2 minutes with same old media outlets, the in-house PR. It's become boring. It's become boxing people aligning themselves with certain YouTubers who know that they're going to get views and a guaranteed bit of dough, and the other party is going to get a guaranteed bit of PR. It's all a bit tired and old hat now, in it. I'm a bit fed up of it now, so we have to start calling them out. So I see Roberto Smith's come out saying that Eubank's fine, they're earning plenty of money and all that, blah, blah, blah. Wow. That'll keep you lot in some free gratis, won't it, for the next few Christmas dues, eh? Few more flights and that, and a few more free holidays, free hotels. They love it, don't you, you lot? Absolutely love it. Roberto Smith, a journeyman. Constant a living out of boxing, aren't you, Roberto Smith? Well, you need to give Gary Sykes his belt back. So, okie dokie. Connor, what's your favourite tattoo? Oh my God. I think we'll have that as a title for the video, eh, or a thumbnail, shall we? Eh? Disappointing to hear that the Joe Gallagher video got took down on the Cobra's channel. Who's running that channel now? Is it even his channel anymore? We don't see Rachel on there anymore, so I'm starting to wonder what's going on here. Get Rachel on channel, make it a bit more glamorous. But just who exactly is pulling the strings now after that embarrassing interview with Crusher Carl? Absolutely embarrassing. Oh, you're not a bad guy, Connor. You're not a bad guy. Oh my God, you misunderstood. What is all that about? And then Ben going on about how he's like a two-year-old old Gatti. Gatti were winning world titles. You know what I mean? You know where like Gatti would tear you apart, man. You could be middleweight. Gatti could be light welter would soon tear you apart. But it is what it is, isn't it? The Cobra was set up by whoever, and the channel's got no credibility now. How can we buy into that? How could you have the Cobra in your company now for a pint of beer? You couldn't, could you? Because couldn't be trusted. When somebody can't be trusted, you got to move on. That's it. Take them out of your phone, call them out. Too many people in boxing feel that they can't be called out. For example, Hughie's dad, I've had to call him out, haven't I? Which didn't go down too well, I can assure you. But Hughie's 31 in September, and he's in his 13th year as a pro. He's just done a 6 round move around with a 40-year-old. He's had 7 plums on trot, 4 by way of 7-0, 4 by way of in the last 6 years since Povetkin lost. He's had 39 rounds in 6 years. Are his tools sharp? No. His legs look like they've gone to me. No, that's what. How can you make a statement, eh? Like that against on Talksport saying you're calling out all the top guys, your Joshua's, your Usaks, and then putting that performance. So I think Hughie's finished. He might not like that, but personally, I think he needs a new training team. I don't mean to go on about this. Just that I'm answering the emails that I've had and comments. I think he needs a new training team. If it were anybody else, they'd be gone like a shot, wouldn't they? Well, 31 in September, and you're still in 6 rounders. You're off at pace. What is that? What is that? That's telling you that TV don't like the style, right? And if TV don't like that style, that has to come with the trainer. That has to be laid at Pete. That blame has to be laid at the trainer's doorstep. But boxing now are not going to pull Peter about that, and nobody else is because they want them few reviews, them access. I tell it straight. Hughie needs a new trainer and he needs new people working behind the scenes. Because obviously, I think whoever's doing it behind the scenes, whether it's Mick Hennessy or whatever, it hasn't worked for Hughie, has it? But you can only do so much when you're working with Hughie, can't you? Because he's an hard night's work with his style. So we were told we were going to see knockouts and Hughie's coming for everybody and blah, blah, blah. Then we're told about broken hands or blood infections or whatever. It's all got a bit boring now, and even I've lost my patience with it. So that's where we're at. So there you go. Hughie needs a new team. And we've got Usyk. Moving on to Usyk and Dubois. Mike Coppin just says it's going to fight in July. Well, it's not on Box Rec. All we're hearing is talks this, talks that. It's something every day. Usyk's had 7 fights since he beat Tony Bellew in 2018. 7 fights. So he's not exactly active, is he? 2018, we're 2025 here. So Usyk's had 7 fights since Bellew. Not active. Joshua's been parked up 7 months. He's no fight lined up. Dubois parked up 7 months. He's no fight lined up, although they're saying Usyk in July. Wilder's back in June after 13-month layoff. I mean, what's going on here? What's going on? Most avoided men at the moment, you'd have to say Caballel and Lawrence Okoli, wouldn't you? And maybe coming through the ranks, Moses Itoma, but he's not been hit yet, has he? Well, all we're hearing is a lot of hype. Let's see what happens when he gets hit. But if you're Dylan White or Hughie Furies or anybody like that want to get back in the mix, start calling Caballel out or Okoli. They'll take them fights in a heartbeat. Lawrence Okoli would take the Hughie Fury fight tomorrow in a heartbeat. Caballel would take the Hughie Fury fight in a heartbeat. Lawrence and Caballel would also take the Dylan White fight in a heartbeat. So, if those guys get beat, you get a world title shot, don't you? So, because Caballel's ranked as high as you can get, and Okoli's a two-weight world champion. So that's how I look at it. So Hughie and Dylan White, instead of talking about fighting each other, or Hughie was, White's team didn't know anything about it. If you're talking amongst yourself in a gym about fighting somebody, it don't mean it's in talks, does it? Unless other party get back in touch, Hughie. So, all right, but it's all good for talks, but in it more lip service and more knackers paid to fans. Dylan White's not going to fight Hughie, but they take that fight in a heartbeat. Hughie should be in the mix, shouldn't he, really? But like I've said, if your style's not very exciting, it's not TV friendly, is it? And they've been right houses now, and like I've said before, and I'll say it again, Hughie needs a new direction and a shake-up. Because like I've said before, if it were anybody else, we'd be on it like a rash. We'd be on Bombay Dave, wouldn't we? Or Joe G or Ben Davison if it were them. So why not Peter? Is everybody frightened or something? What's the matter? Flesh and bone. It's an opinion. Constructive criticism. We don't want to be coming back to this route in another 4 years where you is still in the same position talking about his man strength, do we? All right. Well, like I've just said there, a Coley and Caballel, they are the most avoided fighters at the moment, and maybe Moses Atome, maybe. But like I said, he's not being tested yet. All right. Thanks for liking and subscribing, leaving a comment. We've got Liam on later and Andy, who is not from fucking Aberdeen. Go on, pop, pop, bang. I found my bike now. Go on, peace out. All right. Like I've said before, who's going to stop me doing these videos? Who? Nobody. I'm just going to do more. All right. Go on, booyaka.